Welcome back to another episode of the Kurangu show. I'm here with my brother.
Nah, we cousins.
I know you guys are looking right now, yeah, and be like, yo, I've seen this guy somewhere before.
Yeah.
Why is he back on again?
Yeah.
But if you haven't watched that episode, yeah, you need to go back to season 1, episode 10, and you know this guy promised us that he's going to come back.
Yeah.
And he's a man of his word.
He is a man of his word.
He told us that there's more topics I want to talk to you guys about. There's more to ramble about. And he's here.
He's there. Even though we didn't hit the like goals and all of that, he's still here.
He's here.
Yeah, because he wanted to come back. Is that right, Avi?
If you guys don't know it, listen, if you guys don't know him, he's none other than the main man. Big Avi, or
Nas.
Avi Nas.
Yeah.
Everyone give a round of applause for him, please. Avi, chat to us, man. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, I'm excited to be back, man.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the last one, it went really well, in my opinion. I had a great time.
We had a lovely time as well.
Yeah, it was like probably the best like podcast. I've only done a few, but like it was the most enjoyable for sure.
Why was it the most enjoyable though? What was the reason?
I just feel like we got along well, and like also before that, we done like extracurricular stuff other than just the podcast, so it was like a lot more natural.
It wasn't straight business,
Are
innit?
we talking about the dinner?
Yeah.
That dinner, you delayed us with the whole episode. That's the reason why he's back here today, isn't it?
You know, it worked out though. It worked out.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It worked out, and then
Because I know a lot of the people, they literally come to say, "Oh my god, you man got Avi on," and everyone actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
okay, that's good.
Yeah,
man.
they were like, "Yo,
Yeah,
what you guys spoke about was actually very interesting." So I know the people here today, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god,
Oh my
back.
God.
And we've got more juicy stuff to talk about."
And I feel like today is actually the proper juicy
Yeah,
stuff.
this is what we wanted to talk.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
not wanted to, but like, it was like an important thing to us.
Should we tell them that how after the last episode
Oh my
we
God.
wrapped up and we stood around the car park for an hour?
Nah, it was like an hour and a half.
Like 2.
No, it was like 2 hours.
Like
Yeah, we
2.
stood around the car just talking about what we're going to talk about today. innit?
Yeah.
Moms, man,
And we
yeah.
literally were like, "Yo, you know what? The part 2 has to happen."
If we spoke, if someone had a camera on us, like when we were outside, bro, like, and they clipped it up, that would be like 100 different clips.
That's what I'm saying.
All on like tens of thousands of views.
Literally. We could have just uploaded that video.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we're here now, though. I want to talk to you because it's been a few months since you last been on. You've been through a lot. You've experienced a lot more things since the last time as well. And we just want to get a little update about what you've been up to, what's been new for you. And I know you guys are watching right now thinking, yo, like these gums are looking kind of clean.
It's the Calais.
They're looking nice. That's the Calais.
It's the Calais.
So do you just want to get into that a little bit, talk about what you've been doing for the last few months and what's been happening up until this point now?
The last few months, like, sorry, I've just been like working.
Yeah.
Like working. Oh, actually, last few months, I'm thinking. Oh, I went to a streamer house.
Yeah. That was a big one.
That
was a big one.
That was a big
Yeah,
link
I
up
went to
still.
the streamer house. Yeah, so we done like maybe a month or like 3 weeks of like promo for that, and it was all me talking about no subscribe didn't pay me, blah 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 blah. And yeah, like I remember when Bright asked me to make a video about it, and I told him, yo, let's do this angle where I say, yo, you didn't pay me, and like people.
Oh, was that your idea?
That's your idea, yeah?
Say what?
So Brian wanted a video talking about like, oh, no source prices and like it's terrible, and like basically started beefing it. But I was like, yo, if we're gonna start beef, we need to do it like to a lot very huge
another
scale.
level.
Make it believable.
And actually, it wasn't even planned that I was gonna. Someone else was actually meant to make that video, but they were taking a bit of a while to make it. So then I was Brian asked me, and I was like, you know what, like it's a streamer house. We need them like as much like traction for it as possible.
Yeah.
So I thought, yo, let me just do my bit. And yeah, so we went with the angle of not getting paid.
Can I just say, the performance you put on for that
Clap it up
promo.
for that one.
I'll be
Even I
honest,
believed it, I can't lie.
for a second, I was thinking to myself, I was like, there's no way, because the thing is, we know Avi.
Yeah.
You're not the type of guy to like get into beef like that.
Yeah, I feel like you'd rather personally message him and then
like,
swear out
behind
that
closed
way.
doors,
Yeah.
You know,
And the way you were like coming on live streams, you're cackling.
Yeah.
You literally sat there cackling and be like, oh, you didn't pay me this, that.
Nah, do you know what's better funny? When his storeroom got robbed, you were laughing about it. I was like, nah.
I think at that point I realized, I was like, nah, you're not the type of person to do that. But the way you played it off, even for a second, I was like, yo, like, is this beef actually legit? Is this actually going down?
No,
right
that
now?
was crazy. You know what it was? Yeah, that whole month was like hectic. Like, I think the first video I made, it's on like 1.5 million views now.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
and it's just talking
Mental.
about like, yo, I didn't get paid, blah blah blah. Then that whole month, like random people just started saying I didn't get paid and this and that. Like, I was like, yo, and then
You know some people here coming to saying, yo, Avi's trying to get his 3,000 back here through the TikTok videos right now, or something like that. He's like, yo, Avi's stretching it right now.
Do you know who I felt bad for? No Sauce Bride. Like, this guy had to hold all the cord.
That's true. You know what it is? He's a very like he's like when it comes to this, he doesn't mind like being
a bad guy.
The bad guy, or like at the like taking the bullets in it, because he knows in the end it's gonna work out. So for him, the main project was like the streamer house. So obviously, when it's like marketing, he was very strategic about it, and he didn't mind like catching the bullets for it to work out. And in my opinion, me personally, I didn't have the best of experiences at the streamer house, but that's because I think streaming isn't necessarily for me. But the streamer house, in my opinion, was a success, because I think 100%. It built, it inspired a lot more people to jump on streaming, and it also built like a streamerverse, which was therefore must have been Briar's goal. So he accomplished it. So I'm happy that he managed to accomplish it. But listen, that whole month was like October. Like every time I went out, like bro, like every person that came up to me, like every single person that came up to me was like, yo, you know, no sauce Sprite, like fuck no sauce Sprite.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, like yo, if, or like they were saying like, oh, if you need me, just shout me. Bro.
Nah, like that.
And I was like, what? Like,
now, at least you know you got real ones by your side.
That whole everyone was asking me about that. Like anyone who came up and just showed love happened to mention that as well.
Yeah.
But I can imagine like every video that me or him made, it got millions of views, and like all the clips, like it was a hectic month for both of us.
Bro, the way you man built the hype around the stream house was crazy.
I'm glad the marketing was A1.
Like, 100%.
Doesn't get better than that. Yeah.
So,
do you want to get into like why you thought like it wasn't for you, and when you got there, because it was such a big thing, because I feel like it was all the big UK like goats basically, all linking up in one house and just streaming 24/7.
Yeah,
like that's such a big thing. But what do you feel like you enjoyed, and like for some reason you didn't enjoy as well?
You know what it is, yeah? I feel like it's all down to like personal opinion, right? Yeah. So like first and foremost, they put all of us in the same house. And the lineup is very good. You have me, Zaid Comedy, Crimo, K Sosa, Costa Kid, Muller Juice. I don't know if I mentioned K Sosa. Like you have a good and then you have No Sauce Spray, and then he's got Zays and Ray Sessignon, part of his team as well. Like you have a lot of people like our age, like so from the next generation that have like things going, or like some sort of what they would call it motion. But, I don't know. I just think like there was like the marketing, like you couldn't have done anything different.
You can't fault the marketing for sure.
The marketing was amazing in terms of the house. I just think it's just that we were all on different pages. Like for example, I'd say some people were just thinking like some people were like some people including me where we wanted to do more activities within our group. So I was thinking like, yo, we're all in the same house together. We all have, the motion is with us. Like, especially after the marketing campaign as well. The trailer got like 19 or 20,000.
Oh, the trailer was 30.
It was like a mini movie.
Yeah, on Instagram as well. It's difficult to get that much amount of traction on Instagram.
Yeah. It was like a storyline building up to it.
Everyone, like the motion was with us leading up to the thing, and we have enough characters for it to go well.
100%.
So I believed that we should all do more activities with ourselves, because I thought one of the most fun parts of the streaming house was literally the first 30 minutes when Brian introduced all of us. We came and we were all in a room together, and that was the only bit where everyone was together. And then after that, everyone was just streaming from their setup.
So I was gonna say, like, was the whole idea of it, okay, everyone links up in this one house, but you guys take turns to go into each other's room and like provide content? Or was it like, okay, this is gonna be this one house, but everyone has their own little stream with their own little guest?
Yeah, everyone has their own little stream with their own little guest. Me, I would have rather everyone like linked up within each other. I wouldn't have even minded if it was just on one stream.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought everyone's gonna be in the house living together, but you guys were gonna stream 24/7. What about what you get up to?
That would have that would have been good. But
I feel like with that though is like a lot of people that were there at the stars, right? You guys would have wanted to benefit some way, right? Like streaming for yourself, building your own stream. I feel like if you guys did it in one stream,
they could bring on guests as well and like include everyone together, right?
But he's saying that you wouldn't have been able to build up your platform.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
I understand. But that literally depends on what wavelength you're on. Like I went from like 6K Twitch followers to 10K after the house.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
So in terms of that, obviously it did build everything up. But in hindsight, because I'm not really into the streaming as much, or for now, I wouldn't have minded being a part of No Sources stream
Yeah, fair.
along with like other people.
Fair.
So I feel like because your face is already there, yeah, people are gonna attach it to it already. Innit? It don't really make a difference. Like if you're streaming by yourself or jumping on someone else's stream,
Yeah.
people are gonna look at you, be like, oh yeah, that's Avi, and they're gonna be like, okay, shit, like let me lock in with this as well.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like in one way it would have been sick to see everyone together.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't, like what you said makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like for people
everyone's
like
there to try to build their own platform as well. at the
K
end of the day.
Sosa, for example, he's like big on streaming, right? Like that's like his main priority. I feel like for him, he would have wanted to build up his own channel, like more.
I
more so
think
than-
anyone who was streaming in the house
Yeah.
would have wanted to build up their own
Yeah.
platform.
Right.
Whereas if you're a bit of more of a casual like me or anyone who doesn't do it as much,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded being a part of someone else's stream.
That's fair.
Because like for example, I would much rather focus on like YouTube
Yeah.
or like things like that. So it just depends what we were on. But that's the thing. Like I feel like in terms of not necessarily preparation, because like I saw No Sources team and everything. They worked their asses off, like getting a house ready,
Yeah.
patterning the Wi-Fi. They had a whole team, man. Like I don't think they could have done more in terms of preparation. I just think it's just the wavelength that we were all on. Maybe it was just more of a thing where like to bring your own guests and do the stream. And I feel like by logic, when you think of it like, yo, everyone can bring like their own individual guests, surely the house is going to be amazing, right? But it's just like you don't account for perhaps maybe chaos or wrong people coming to the house. And you don't expect that. And the thing is, something like this needed to happen for there to be hindsight for Bride to do something like this again in the future, but apply like the right things next time, innit? Because streaming house like this has never happened before.
Exactly.
So that's what
That's how I was thinking.
It's a lot more difficult as well compared to your locked-ins and your insides and like Love Island or like any reality show. The fact is that this is live 24/7, so it's even really difficult to manage as well.
Exactly.
So
Because you feel like you got to provide entertainment for the whole time.
Yeah.
I feel like with YouTube, TikTok, it's like when you're recording those videos, you give it your all, right?
Yeah.
But then like everyone goes through that time where it's like they just want to be there by themselves, and you're not gonna have that energy 24/7.
Yeah.
So it is like that's why I respect streamers, because they have to put on that energy the whole time they're there.
24/7.
Because there's people tuning in to view them, right, and to get entertained. So it is hard. I understand what you're saying as well. Like it is hard to maintain that energy and just make people enjoy what they're watching.
But like Abby said though, it's like a learning experience.
It is a
I feel
learning
like
experience,
the next one will be like 10 times better than the first one, purely because you know
Would you want it to do
what went
again?
wrong.
I don't think I'll get invited next time.
What?
Nah, you will.
I think you will.
Because I'm not really into like, I'm not.
But
on the
would you go as a guest again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
okay.
sure. I would love to be like not on my own stream because not primarily my thing.
Yeah.
But I would love to like be a part of it and help out any way I can, because I don't mind when it comes to streaming not being at the forefront.
Yeah.
And just stick to like what not necessarily the only things that I'm good at, but what I'd much rather do.
Yeah.
Which
Like
is
your bag is YouTube, innit?
huge.
Yeah, it's the YouTube game.
On that topic, when you talk about YouTube, I feel like recently you've been killing.
You've been
on
mashing
YouTube.
it. Honestly.
Like the work rate you've been putting in, because I remember you put a story out as well. Like this is when I realized I was like, you're trying to take YouTube to another level. When you were like, oh, you put a poll out and you were like, let me know which channel you guys watch me through the most, right? So you put TikTok, was it TikTok, Insta,
Instagram.
or YouTube? And majority of it was TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like you use that as motivation to try and switch those numbers around
Yeah.
and make it like, so everyone that knows me through YouTube.
Yeah.
And I can see that in your videos recently as well.
Yeah, honestly.
Like the way you've been editing it, even the content as well. I feel like your content's been so much better recently, yeah? In terms of like, you can see that you're so passionate about it. I feel like people are really good at seeing other people's passion through it. And it's not a thing where you're forcing yourself to do YouTube. You can tell you're putting your heart and soul into this platform. And I feel like it's going to pay off. Because you're pushing that platform every day.
Yeah.
It's only right, yeah? Avi hits 100K one day.
One day, man. One day.
Come on.
Hey, right now, okay, I know we got like 600 subscribers, yeah? But listen, please, get Avi to 100K, man.
Please,
That's
guys,
all we want to
please,
see.
please.
Give this guy 100K,
Come on.
give him the little plaque as well,
Yeah.
and just enjoy his content.
Literally.
We're going to leave a link down here as well, to his YouTube channel. Just watch all these vlogs. They're actually, like, we're not saying this, we're not getting paid
They're
by this.
good, they're good.
But it's generally really good. So please watch it.
Do you know what it is? I feel like with your YouTube videos, they're very personal. Like it goes through your day to day. I'm like, oh, like I know what you do every day. How about that?
Nobody's in the car driving. I feel like I'm in the back seat.
Yeah. Pull up outside and no matter what. I knew. Then I know it's a bagger. You know what I mean? It's a bagger, really.
You're killing me.
That's gonna get clipped up and sent to what's it?
Nino.
Yeah.
Shout out Nino, man.
Nino,
the GOAT
39.
still. But also, on top of the streamer house and everything, Africana.
Oh, deals.
There's been deals going on behind the scenes.
The Africana opening day in Birmingham.
How did that come about? Like, how comes they approached you? How did you feel in the moment as well? Or was it like something that was already discussed prior to like that grand opening?
Nah, like basically, they done a grand opening in Hounslow, and the person that works like that does the marketing for Africana, I've worked with her on like other campaigns before other places.
Yeah.
Before when she wasn't working for Africana. But then this lady, like, she's like very like she's been into the game for a while. Like I think she's a bit older than me as well. So then she just invited me as a guest to the Hounslow opening, which I went to, and like other people came as well. Criminal was there, for example.
Oh yeah.
We were just guests, so we attended the opening. We had our food and like we left, for example. So I went with my boy, and the big guest for the Hounslow opening was Chipmunk. Yeah.
I swear.
So I met Chip there. He was blessed.
Yeah.
I spoke to him.
How did you feel? Did you like listen to Chip growing up? Like, or was it more like okay, I know of
Chip
him?
Chip was before, like I think Chip was before my time. Like, so from my understanding, Chip was already blowing from when he was like
From
16.
Grime.
Yeah,
he was doing Grime back then. Yeah.
Chip was a bit before my time, but when I was like a bit young, I knew about like Chip versus like Bugsy and
Young Gen. What you know about Young Gen?
Bro, before Chip, Chip Young and Beef.
Yeah,
crazy.
Young and Beef was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I knew about all of that, and like obviously Chip featured on like some of the biggest songs, and like there was like this one song with D Block and I think it was Skepta.
That album was dropped. Insomnia. What an album. Did you know that he made a song with Chris Brown as well?
Who's
Chip.
I didn't even know that.
Oh,
Bro,
what?
yeah. You know when he was like in his early 20s, yeah? Him and Chris Brown were like this.
No way.
Yeah.
Chip
so that's how you know
was
Chip's been around
That's
for a minute.
crazy.
I didn't
I didn't even know
that.
Chip was there for that opening. That's mad.
Yeah, so I saw Chip. I just said yo, and then after that, like when I was there, I think like just in and around like Hounslow, the lady must have seen like a lot of people just approach me and just show love in it. And then I think after that, I don't know, it might have been that or it might have been she just wanted to give me the opportunity. Whatever.
This guy's got motion. This guy's got motion.
She shouted me for the Birmingham one.
Oh, yeah.
And then we just done the Birmingham opening. It was great. Like I made a video before saying I'm gonna be here, blah blah blah. And I got to see like the Birmingham turnout. It was wild because it's like I just like obviously like to have people queuing up
That was mad.
to see you.
That's insane.
It's crazy. Like I felt like I showed speed, bro. But But like obviously I'm nowhere near there, but like I just felt like like
that's crazy.
Man, people are queuing up and the queue's going like around.
Around that is
I saw that vlog, and it literally felt like a meet and greet for you. Like that is absolutely meant because the thing is you're already doing a thing, right? But then to see people, like I feel like when you record videos, there's no one there, right? Like it's you record it, you put online. But it's like when you go out in person, you see people like scream at AVI, this, that, or can I get a picture? Like surely that feeling must be like unreal. And like something that you'd never get used to as well, innit?
No, the thing is, I still remember the first time someone ever asked me for a picture. Like, when like I was at a night out in uni, and like these three guys, like they were on a night out as well. They just saw me, and then like, bro, this is when I had like 10K followers, and like they just got like so like happy, and they were like, oh my god, like we need to get a picture. I was like, wait, bro, like I've got 10K followers, bro. They took a picture of me and then they left, but they were drunk out of their minds, innit? But bro, then it's just like, it was like a snowball effect. And it was weird, but I think the culture was different back then. Like, this was times when I had 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K. When I was at uni, every time I went out, for some reason, people were just coming up to me, showing love and taking pictures. This is like at a time where I made like primarily uni content as well. So I feel like a lot of the audience resonated or they really liked my content. So yeah, man, they were just showing me a lot of love. That just inspired me to keep going. University was great. Like university there, I feel like a lot of people just showed a lot of love.
Yeah.
Especially when I hit the 100s, 200s, 300Ks
Mental.
at uni as well. It's like it was a really good feeling because like everyone there is like they not only are they mature, like they want to show you love as well.
Yeah.
So it was very good. Like so at uni I got like the first like big like eye opening to it, but then I broadened out my content in between maybe around 50 to 60K to a much greater, like it wasn't just uni stuff, it was like for everyone,
More general.
right? Like younger kids can love it, people our age can like it, maybe people older. So that's when I started, like when I was like walking around and like school kids would see me and like they would ask, it was great. And yeah, man, I still remember like I think the most ever in my life, I was in Birmingham Bullring in December 2023 on a Saturday. This was during the holidays at like a 5 p.m. So I was there at like peak hours. I was just trying to get like dessert or something. Yeah, no word of a lie. Like I think like hundreds of people came up, like, and like some people like this is like prime time when I was like stitching Stratford videos. So like people were like loving that like whole like build up. This was that time. So and this was a time where I loved being outside because I loved like people showing love as well. It was such a warm, welcoming feeling, and it felt like that also made me like a lot happy, a lot more happier. It's like when I was at 20, turning 21, and then nowadays it's more like I feel like now that I'm a bit older, I'm gonna turn 23 like next week. So it's like I think a lot's happened between like back then and now as well, where I prefer to be much more reserved. Not necessarily at like for example like these uni events or clubs where I was at before. I was getting a lot of recognition, and even I like I don't really like gallivant around like the shopping centre.
I like that one, gallivant. I like that one.
To even see something like that, it's just like I'm in my car like a lot in it. I'm driving. Before obviously I used to take trains, so I used to see like, you know, like kids from my old school be finishing around the same time as me when I'm taking train to do whatever, and they're like, bro, like I can't believe you went to our school, bro, like, and I'm like, yo, I'm asking them what the teachers are saying. They're saying, yo, this teacher said this teacher said that. I'm like, that's sick, bro.
But it's sick to see that you still like communicate with those people that you look up to you as well. You give them your time as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like the thing is, like what I noticed as well is like it's like basically one time I was working in Wimbledon, and I saw Gary Lineker, and like I was like starstruck, bro. Like I wanted to go up to him, but like, you know, like my jaw actually dropped. Like this when I was like 19, I saw Gary Lineker. I couldn't believe it, and like, bro, like I wish I went up to him, innit? But it's like, bro, I'm not no Gary Lineker, but like the thing is like I've seen like some people like sometimes they might struggle to make conversation because they're like kind of awkward, like, or they don't even know how to approach. So like they might be staring for a while,
and that might be the only time they ever see you as well.
Exactly. So if I notice that someone's a bit awkward or they're a bit like not trying to make conversation, I always make conversation with them. I ask them how they're doing. Like I give people like my time of day. It's only when I'm in a rush, I'm kind of like floating about. Or when people at clubs, when people are like drunk.
That must be jarring.
Bro, and they're like in my ear saying, "I love you,
I love you, bro."
The spit is just flying.
And then in your ear,
you're trying to wipe out the
bro. When it gets like that, it's just like, thank you, bro. I appreciate a lot, bro. Dap him up, give him a hug. But it's like, bro, like when and then I have to wipe the spit off my face. Like, yo.
You know, you said you got a lot of love, right? Has there been any moments where you got a little bit of hate, like?
Like if we're talking about hate, like there's been like a couple where like it's not like there's been a few actually, like
in person or like
like I can count on my hand, like
in person.
In person. I think like if we talk about love, I think now it would have exceeded like thousands. I think like every day it's a few interactions, which is really nice and I enjoy it. But if you're talking about hate, I think like you can actually count on a hand, and it's been a few. It's just like it's mainly like
what did they say?
I've had like a couple experiences. Like I think there's like 3 that I could think of, and they were all in Birmingham. Obviously, I went to university in Birmingham.
What's happening in Brom, man?
But when I was in uni, it was like more of a thing where like this is when I was like younger. So this is when I was like 19, 20. So there was a lot of people older than me as well at uni, right? And I just think it must have been an ego thing because like people like 19, 20 and younger were happy to like show love to me.
Of course.
And like people older, it was more of a thing where it was like a bit 50-50.
It was more like who's
a bit of envy as well.
Who's wide you emotion, innit?
It was just kind of like, like hey my man, like they're doing this to me, like hey my man, like look at this guy. But it's like they do that to me. So when I used to like walk about, like there used to be like people like was that older, like these men were like older than me. I remember I was in like Christmas Birmingham Christmas markets in like 2023, like November, December time. I was just walking. There was some bread. This guy was like some 30-year-old. He was actually like 25 to 30. I'm saying maybe 30. And like he was a full grown man, beard. He was with his boys, like puffer coat all the way down to his like knees.
Oh,
you know, like the long ones.
Yeah, one of them ones.
And like, bro, the guy was just shouting like, "Oi!" like that. And I was like, cool, like what? Like, and he was like, "Oi, you're that TikTok guy, innit?"
Yeah.
Or like, it was like, "Oh, keep making them TikTok, keep screaming, bro." Ha ha ha.
Oh, like he was trying to violate.
Like a backhand compliment.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, but it's like I crossed paths with that guy like 2 times.
Oh, yeah?
And both times the guy was like, "Oh, come here, make a TikTok with me." I was like, bro. Like,
And he was 30 years old. That's a bit embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
I was actually just like, bro, I was actually thinking, get a load of this guy.
Yeah.
You know those people are the people that want to be in your position, but they can't, and they literally hate you.
So they just
I don't know, man. I can't tell you. Like, there was been like one time, like I was floating around like one of the Birmingham accommodations. Yeah, there was these boys in a car. Like I think they were the same age as me. Yeah, and like they were screaming Avi, Avi. And one of them was just like Avi pussy. I was like, what? Then I just went to the car because I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, like, are you boys good? And like these boys were like my age, but they were brown boys in it, and they were just like, nah, like blah blah blah, this that. We weren't calling you, it wasn't us. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, like
embarrassing.
I didn't. And then they just said like, yo, you're a shit creator. Yeah. I was like, damn. Oh my days. Yeah. Then I was like, bro, like, I was like, you can either like the content or dislike the content. You don't have to hate, like,
no one's put
have
a gun
it in
to
your
your
heart.
head.
You don't have to have it in your heart to like scream and shout. And like, what's the commotion to say like, Abby pussy this that?
Literally.
And I was like, I don't need you lot's opinion. And I said it to them, yeah. And then one guy was like, come out the car right now. And it was like opening and shutting the door.
I think we're gonna do something.
No, that's embarrassing. No, but to be fair though, there was one guy in the car that was like, I think he was older, and he didn't know who I was. Yeah. But he was like, listen, like he was telling his boys, like, listen, like you man, like pattern up, And he's like, listen, like Avi, like I didn't know who you were, but I think you should. Like I think like we're gonna do this, like bro, like leave it, like he was telling his boys to come. His boy was doing this, and he was like,
he was never gonna do anything.
I left.
He was never gonna do shit.
There was like an incident in a nightclub where like I was there, like these like boys came up to me, they showed me love, and they showed me love at first, and I appreciated it, but it was a sort of like I could tell like from energy like they're a bit booky, but they showed love, which I didn't understand. And then like, instead of like picking on me, because I think that would be a bit too obvious. Every time like my boy was walking, they just barged my boy like so hard. Like and they done it like 3-4 times.
So he was holding damage for you.
They done it like 3-4 times And I was just like, bro, what is going on? And like I think they wanted us to snap in it. That was crazy. Bro. Like, I'm like my boy, and my boy was actually, dude, he's not even like some skinny. Like he was actually quite a built guy. But I don't know why. Like two of them would just go like this into him at the same time. I think I don't even know. And then we were just like, yo, you know what? Like, listen, we just cut in there. Like, well, you know, like, especially around that uni time when it was around these times, it's like, you know, when it's clubbing, it's like people get drunk and like words get thrown around and like comments get said.
People start looking for trouble as well.
People start looking for trouble. A lot of like, especially because I went clubbing, like a lot of Asian scenes as well. A lot of Asian man. Once they get drunk, they kind of forget who they are and they think they're Mike Tyson.
Literally.
So they look for a lot more problems in it. So when I was there, don't get me wrong, everyone showed me love, but there would always be like a couple people that maybe they don't give me hate, but they're sitting there like perhaps maybe plotting or looking like if this guy gives me a reason,
I'm gonna switch on him.
I'm gonna definitely So if we even, especially at uni time, this is a thing that people actually don't know, but if me and my friends even kind of clock that energy, we kind of, we leave or
That's
we go
the best
to
way.
That's a smart move, I can't lie. It's a smart move. Because what's the point of entertaining these guys that are just looking for trouble, you know what I mean?
The way you go see is like, them man got nothing to lose. You, like, someone could be recording you and catch the wrong angle of you.
A video of me, like,
that's the thing, like, it's not worth the trouble for you.
Either get into a fight or getting, like, slumped or slumping someone else. Bro, anything is just terrible for my career.
Literally.
For everything.
You don't need it.
Especially when, like, I love to come across the way I am, which
Yeah.
is actually how I am.
Yeah.
And then like, bro, imagine I'm like giving people advice or like being real or like making funny videos, and the next video they see is like
like
some
scrapping an
stupid
Abby on the
fight.
floor like this.
Like, what the hell?
I said that's the Abby guy. Yeah.
Thing is, we was out with Avi last week, and we can vouch for ourselves. Like, this guy, no matter who it is, or like if he's in a rush or whatever, this guy, you literally stop for everyone. And you know when I saw that, I was like, that's actually so sick, because a lot of people would not do that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Good quality.
A lot of people are like, nah, I'm in a rush, I need to go here, I need to go there. Every person that came up to you that day, like, you literally stop, talk. It's not like more like, oh yeah, I'm stopping, taking a picture, crying. You would actually conversate with them as well. And it's so rare to find that.
It is.
So for all you people that think that they can have you, just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chat to Cabby, innit?
Like, they're going to get to me. Barge me out the way. And they get to him afterwards, innit?
I feel bad for you, boy. Though.
Yeah, I know, I mean, how did you not laugh though? Because I mean, if it was him, that was getting barged for me, I'll feel bad, but I'll crease though. Man, that's hilarious.
The thing is, this guy's he's not even like a guy like you can barge around.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
bro, like it was like I've never seen that much like unity before. Like these two two random people, they like you could see them load it up. That it'll be like this, bang, like that, and just, bro, into my boy, and I was just like,
Your boy look at me like, yo, I have to do something about it. Please, man.
After the third time, we was just like, you know what, bro?
Yeah, let's go.
The club that day was looking dead anyway. Like there was no point being there anyway.
Yeah, I hear it.
And then this shit was happening. It wasn't even full that day, and this shit was happening. We're like, you know what, bro? Fuck it, bro.
Call it a day, man. Just call it a day.
Man.
You know, on that topic, I feel like it's only right we speak about what we want to speak about.
It's time to get into it.
Like, the whole time I've been itching.
I saw you done like this.
To get into it. And I feel like this topic here is like very personal to us. And there's, you know, after I spoke to you last time about it, and we stood outside the car, I was like, the people need to hear this, innit? And what do you want to talk about first, though?
I think it's colorism, man.
Colourism.
Something you've spoken about before on your platform as well. I think it's a very important topic that we discuss.
And I feel like a lot of South Asians as well, they can relate to it.
Yeah.
And we just want to give our own experience with it and our opinion about what is that we might have gone through, or people that we know that have gone through similar things, right?
Yeah.
And I just want to ask you straight from the bat, have you experienced colorism yourself before, like growing up?
From like who?
Like just
In
outsiders, like it could be family relatives, like people in school, like all people that you just come across on a day-to-day basis.
I definitely experienced it a lot. Like growing up, I don't really remember from like family, but I just remember like growing up, like in like school, like just a lot of it, like at school.
No, because the reason I asked you, because you know when I was growing up here, I didn't really understand colorism. Because it was more like subtle, like digs. Do you know what I'm saying? The way I would say it is, like when I was a baby, I was quite light skinned, right? But then when I grew up, like my melanin started
kicking in.
A little bit. I started getting a bit darker.
Yeah.
But like to me, like I didn't see any difference, right? Like I didn't know any better. So when I used to go to like these family functions, whatever, like these aunties would come up to me and be like, oh, like I'm gonna say this in Tamil, like, oh, konja karate dinga. Or like, oh, you've
got darker.
You've gone a bit dark.
Yeah.
But I never really understood it. I'd just be like, ha ha ha, like, yeah, I was in the sun.
No, but the tone they used is like, it was a bad thing.
It was bad, but like, when you're growing up, you didn't really understand it, right? Like,
low-key you did though, like, it floated around a lot.
You know what's mad is that, like, I remember, like this stuff, like, all these comments, like, it adds up because it conditions you to actually think that, yo, that lighter is better
and darker is worse, 100%.
Like, and I think that's so, like, terrible.
It's so bad.
Because, like, how could you even think that?
Literally.
Like, I like looking at it now, I can't even believe when I was younger, I even thought like that, innit?
Yeah.
Because like, firstly, that's self-hate.
Yeah.
And secondly, it's like, bro, you don't even take in like someone's features or like how they look or like anything to do with, it's like, bro, someone could be the most like, that one eye could like, bro, like,
cross-eyed,
I don't even know, I don't even want to say anything, bro. They're like, bro, one guy could be the most butters guy you've ever seen in your life.
But he's light-skinned though.
But if he's light-skinned, according to the logic, he's length.
good looking,
And then there'll be another guy that looks like a model, but if he's darker-skinned, according to that logic, it doesn't make sense.
Like, you're instantly dismissed for being darker-skinned.
Yeah.
Like, instantly.
Yeah. And it's actually so sad to see, because especially like when you're growing up as well, when you constantly hear these comments, you start thinking, wait, what's wrong with me? Because you're like, wait, so people are judging me for the color of my skin.
Yeah.
And like, it gets to you as well, because you're like, oh, so if you're telling me if I was lighter, I would be getting these comments.
Yeah.
And also, when you watch these Tamil movies growing up, yeah, the actresses, like, the actress will always be like light skin.
Fair.
Yeah,
You,
fair.
you see when Amy Jackson was in it,
Yeah.
I was like, bro,
Yeah, it's
I
gone too
didn't
far.
understand it when I was younger, but when I look back at it, I'm like, bro, where's the representation?
I lie.
I know.
I lie.
No, you know what's crazy?
Like, you could, like, I guarantee you, there's like hundreds of thousands of women that are dark skinned that are like
Looking for opportunity.
bro,
Yeah.
that are looking for opportunity, that are like subjectively or objectively like attractive to a normal person, or like good looking, beautiful, whatever, that bro, they would love to have an opportunity there, but it's the backwards mindset that it shuts them out from that. And like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying is like, even if like one person got through the door, like, especially for women, bro, like they have it a lot more difficult than
100%.
men. If one woman got through the door and she was like proper dark skin representation, not in Hollywood, I'm talking about like actual Hollywood.
Yeah.
That would, you know, like that would actually impact because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Do like not South Asians, but like Tamil people, whether you're from India or Sri Lanka, like if you're a girl, is your color going to be the same color as like Amy Jackson, or is it going to be the same color as someone who's actually from your nation? Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I think in South Asia, like Tamils especially, they tend to be a lot darker than Indians in the first place. But it's like, because Hollywood, like the movies that we watch is mainly Indian, right?
Yeah,
like
Indian
Indian movies, Indian Tamil. They just see light skins as more favorable.
Yeah.
And I remember, there was this one actress, like she was such a good actress, right? But she was a bit dark. So you know what the directors used to do? Bare makeup, to make it look light, just to fit the role.
Yeah.
And it's like, people like with that color, they shouldn't have to go through that.
Now,
they should be able to like embrace who they are, and be able to be chosen for that role just for them. And not be like, oh yeah, you're a good actress, but if you're a lighter, you'll be better.
That will affect them. It definitely affects the masses because there's definitely a lot of like women, girls, or whatever that come up wanting or dreaming to be actresses, and they might suggest it to their parents, and their parents might even make a comment like, "No, you can't do it because you're this color or this." Like they already shut down their dreams because of what they're conditioned to, and like all it needs, like everything, is just one example for the masses to be like actually touched by it.
Literally.
But I feel like because a lot of the people think the same way, So the one example I'll say is like my cousin when she was going through her puberty ceremony, right? Like, you know, Samati videos. So you know how Tamil people, like South Asians, like to celebrate that? The girl's coming of age. I remember like this one auntie that I know, she would be like to her daughter, 2 weeks before, don't go out in the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Because for the puberty ceremony, you're going to look dark.
Yeah.
And it's like stuff like that. It shouldn't be a problem in the first place. Like, what problem does it have if she goes in the sun and she turns a bit dark? Oh, yeah, you won't look good in the pictures. Like, oh, no, the pictures won't turn out nice. Like, I never understood that. Like, if a girl looks like that, she looks like that.
Yeah.
But they make it into issues like, people are going to comment saying, oh, why does she look so dark on stage, this, that. And it was such an issue that it happens so often that people don't even really talk about it.
I don't know where the mindset came from.
I don't know.
Because it's like, it's so conditioned into everyone, innit?
To think like that,
And it's like, it's up to like us to like not push it down to our next generation.
100%.
I can't ever imagine looking at like my kid and like saying the same shit.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro.
Imagine you had a daughter and then you were celebrating her puberty ceremony, telling her, oh yeah, don't go in the sun.
You could never say that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like, you're gonna love her for her.
And like at the same time, it's like we as a community, like we need to do better because it's like I feel like a lot of people is like it's just what your parents tell you and they don't question it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like the aunties and uncles is just something that they've been conditioned to, and then their parents got told that, innit?
Yeah.
But I feel like us maybe growing up in the West, and being more open to like media and things, seeing other things, and not just knowing what we see in like what Indian movies or whatever. It helps us make our own judgment and understanding, innit?
I feel like the reason why I'm very sure that it will end with our generation, because a lot of us were born, we weren't born in our home countries, right? Like Sri Lanka or India, wherever it is.
Yeah.
We were born here and we were exposed to a lot more different things compared to our parents. like the way we mingled with a lot of different races, a lot of different friends, and like even our upbringing, like it was a lot less like, okay, this is how it is back home, so you got to follow that. We were given the freedom to explore what this country's culture had to give. So,
but with that, I think came a lot of prejudice. So I think we experienced a lot of colorism through living in the UK as well.
100%.
So I think it exposed us to all the outside forces, and now we can take it back and be like, okay, we're not going to expose other
One
people.
thing I don't understand is colorism within our community, because it's like, bro, like us as a
Doesn't make any
community,
sense.
bro, at the end of the day, bro, we pretty much all look like the
it's the
same.
same blood.
literally.
Bro,
It's all the same blood.
Like, when I was at school, it was like, I went to a school full of like Indians, mainly Indians actually, and Sri Lankan Tamil people got it bad.
Yeah,
like,
they held corn.
They got violated, like you know, blick. Like
Oh my days, the word blick.
The word blick held a lot of like power back in the day. And like people would like just say to like any Tamil person like, "Oh, you're Tamil, you're blick,
You're
bro.
blick,
You're fucking blick."
And you can't even
bro."
defend
Some
yourself.
blick
And it's just
you-
like, bro, everyone just stood there like not knowing what to say, innit? And it's like, it's crazy. Like the only thing, like I was a verbalist back in school. I'm not gonna lie, like, I used to get bare verbal. but the only thing that I got violated about wasn't like anything else to do with me apart from you're blick.
You're a blick guy.
That's
Yeah,
the
blick
only.
you. Yeah.
That's the only thing people had to say, and I was like, and when like you hear that, like, you know, in school as well, you know, like secondary school banter can be crazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You just like everyone just gives verbal to each other, but when that's the one thing you hear like every single day, it gets to you.
Yeah,
innit?
of course.
And I remember like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like there was like, I've even spoken about it before. Like there was times where like, bro, like I used to like look at like when I was in like year 7, 8, used to like look at myself in the mirror and I was like, fuck, like I wish I was the same shade as my man from school. Like he's a bit lighter than me. I wish I was like that. Or like, I used to look and be like, oh, if I was this color, I'd be so lame. And like the thing that I would never understand is that like my mom is like bare light. Like my mom's like very light, like, and my dad is like way lighter than me. He's like slightly darker than my mom. So both of my parents are like, my dad's like mid, my mom's like very fair. And it's like, so when I was young, I used to ask like my parents like, yo, like why am I like this? And you man are like this. Like what happened? Like why me? Like
no one does the same thing. Same issue. Like my mom and dad are both way lighter than me. And I turned out like this. I'm like, wait, am I even their kid? Was I adopted?
Am I adopted?
Am I adopted?
Yeah, and like
You have all these questions, innit?
Yeah, and like used to, but like the fact that even a kid is asking that is terrible, and like it probably hurt our parents a lot that we were even asking that, innit? Like I was like, why me? Like, oh, I wish I was this or I wish I was that. And it's like I feel like, especially when you go through that, it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of time to like kind of break out of that, innit? So for me, like, I don't think I was really like comfortable in my skin, I'd say, until I was like maybe 18, 19. 19, I'd say. So
what do you feel like was the major thing that changed at that age for you to like embrace it more?
I think when I came, it was my second year of uni. And when I came back to uni, it was just like, in terms of just like my physique and everything, it was just like the best shape that I was in. I was like very lean. I was like I'd say I grew into my features, and like that was like the best maybe I think I've ever looked. So when I came back, I could kind of tell, like, so it came back for summer where I kind of changed.
It's when you start posting those
face
flicks.
man.
Yeah. So the CDG was like that time.
I remember that
the
pic.
CDG. And like it's when I came back, and like, so this was like a couple months before I started social media. But even in those 2 months where I wasn't on social media, but I felt like my appearance changed, I could kind of notice a difference even in the way like people were like around me. I was a bit mad. So that was like slowly gaining confidence. I felt comfortable. Then like, I'll be real, bro, like after socials and like posting and like posting photo dumps or making like the odd face my video here and there.
All that went away, innit? You're like,
all that went away, man. Like
all them insecurities.
Because in the comments it was just like a lot of people complimenting, especially back then. So like, like I remember like this is mad, like the first ever TikTok video I posted was a photo dump of me, and like that's when like that was like the first time in my life that like people commented like,
About your appearance.
yeah,
Well, you mentioned
saying-
the last episode,
Yeah.
like, that's the one that blew up, and
Yeah.
everyone was like showing you love as well, right?
But what's mad about that is that's the first time in my life like people actually commented something nice about my
About the way he looks and
about the way
Okay.
I look.
Yeah.
Like random females,
Yeah.
and like
What way to do it
Well,
though?
having the gals
that's
back in
when
the
I
day,
was just like yo,
Maybe
I'm not like people. That was the first time in my like. I'm not joking. That was like probably the first time in my life.
you got complimented for
Yeah.
your looks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's a
mad.
big one.
That
I
was
can't
like,
lie.
and like even thinking back to it now, it's like it's crazy because it's like I'm like totally different now. But
Yeah.
like,
They
but
give you
that
that-
was actually the
How
first
happy
time-
were you? Like,
Yeah.
like when you started seeing that?
I
you
didn't
like,
like it was just more of a like oh shit,
shit,
like
yeah.
kind
Okay.
of thing, innit? But
Like, people actually like me for the way I look.
yeah, like I didn't get it.
Mm.
And then like slowly I just started getting a bit more used to it on like socials every now and then. I think like the height of it all was like in like 2023. But yeah, man, like
the
that's-
new model as well.
I modeled for
Jeez.
Lylan Scott.
Lylan
yeah.
Scott.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Round of applause to that one as well.
Yeah.
Come
Come on, he's a
man.
model.
Abby's putting
Yeah.
tables on the map for us.
So yeah, that happened as well. And like
Wait, Can I also say, yeah, like in terms of like the colorism, you know, like when parents watch like these Tamil shows and there'll be like ads in between, and there'll be this one beauty product.
oh,
Fair and Lovely.
Nah, I can't lie, bro. That's
Fair and
Fair and Lovely.
Like I never understood it. They literally said, "Oh, you," like, and you know the ads were mental as well back
Yeah.
then. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah, they were crazy.
It was more like there'll be a guy walking or like a girl walking. She'll be walking down the street. No one's paying attention to her.
Yeah.
She goes home, puts Fair and Lovely, applies on her face. She looks 10 times lighter. She goes out and then like guys are chasing her, this, that.
Oh.
And like, you know, as a kid or like even when you're growing up here, watching that, it's like it's rooted in you to be
Yeah.
like, oh, if I look lighter, I'm gonna get this attention.
100%.
If I don't, no one's gonna look at me.
You know
But
how
now,
much
but now it's the opposite. Do you know why? Because it's like people are getting tans now to look darker.
Yeah, I know. Like,
People stay out in the sun or when they're on holiday, they prefer their tan skin.
yeah.
So it's like everything that we saw when we were younger, we're conditioned to think that, yo, oh, like this ad told me that I need to be lighter.
yeah.
But it's mad because the roles are reversing now.
Yeah,
'Cause I think
they
that's
are.
because people are clocking on, yeah, as to what's happening. And I feel like these big brands think, okay, now we need to involve everyone. And
Nah.
and it's bad to see it that way, but it's like they are giving people more opportunities now to come out and like show themselves for who they are.
I think it's
Don't you
also,
feel like-
I feel like
don't you
there's
feel
been a movement in like society. I feel like everyone, like people actually are okay with looking dark now.
Yeah.
Like more so than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like there's been a bigger shift in like,
like-
Sure, it's like I think if anything, it's like, yeah, it's just like it's not popular, but like
okay, this might be, it's the cooler thing a little bit. Like,
I feel like yeah, like, I don't know how to call it. Like
yeah,
it became a trend, not a trend, but like it became a trend to
Socially
appreciate.
acceptable.
Yeah.
It became a trend to like or prefer darker skinned people,
exactly.
which is why there was a shift in our community, especially in our community. I'd say.
Yeah.
I feel like one thing is that it became a trend to, or for example, for girls to appreciate a darker skinned boy and boys to appreciate darker skinned girls.
girls, yeah.
Or one thing is that why is it a trend? It shouldn't be a trend.
Exactly.
It should just be yo. You like everyone. Bro.
Yeah,
You like
yeah.
whether you're exactly.
But that's why it should be like Avi said, yeah, it's us to carry that on and not make sure it's just a trend.
Yeah, 100%.
Where like in 5 years' time it dies down and it goes back to where it was before.
No, of course.
It's to make it look like, you know what, it don't matter what color you are,
Yeah.
you're gonna be seen as beautiful. Like we see you for you and not the color that you carry with you. Do you know what I'm saying?
because like at the end of the day, yeah, like it's like the reason why the color thing like matters like so much to me is because it's like when I think back to it, it's like yo, I was only comfortable like a few years ago, and it's like the way I carry myself now, like I'd say it's unrecognizable to how I was before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, like I get when I made my first ever video about colorism, it got like a couple 100,000 views, and I got a lot of messages from people saying like, thank you for speaking about it because like it made me feel a lot more comfortable in my skin,
Yeah.
and like that's probably one of the best messages like
Of course.
I think I could ever receive.
Yeah.
I've got a fair bunch of them, like people saying thank you, like because of you, like, I feel comfortable. Like I remember even someone messaged me saying that his little sister is like 8 and like she was getting bullied for like her skin,
That's so sad.
and then like he showed her my video about colorism, and like she got like really happy, for example.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
it's like things like that, like
You're making an impact, like a change that you would have loved to have.
back then,
Yeah, back
at
then.
least I can give it to people in the future, innit?
Yeah.
Because it's like I think it's a backward mindset. I don't blame them because I thought that once as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's I'm saying it's like a self-hating backwards mindset for someone if you've got the same skin color as like me, for example, to look at yourself and be like, oh, I wish I was this, that. But it's like, no, bro, like what the color that you have right now is the like not
Doesn't
it's
define
a
you.
good, it's a great color.
Yeah,
like,
it's a beautiful
every
colour.
color is a beautiful
Yeah,
color. You get what I'm
exactly.
saying? So it's like own it. You know, like as soon as I started owning it, like bro, like it's just been nothing but compliments,
Exactly,
innit?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Your whole outlook on it changes as well. I feel like, okay, let's say someone watching right now, yeah, dealing with colorism. What's like the one biggest advice you give them to make them like not deep
But I
in?
say like, bro, like fuck the uncles and aunties.
Yeah,
Like, they're
yeah,
the ones
true.
that are gossiping the most, man.
Yeah.
They'll be talking about like what's it called? They'll be talking about color and this and that, but at the end of the day, bro, like they're going through marriage problems in their own life,
exactly.
anyways, bro.
Yeah.
Like, or they'll be talking about that. Like, bro, color is like the least important out of our community. We have so many things to worry
Exactly,
about,
yeah.
and for some reason, color is like very high on the list.
Yeah.
Why is colors like so high on the list, bro? It should be like something that we don't even worry about.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it shouldn't be
I
a
see
topic in the first place.
The fact that it's even a topic is
That's
just
what
like
I
it's
don't
crazy,
get.
bro.
If
Like,
you're dark skin, light skin, like I don't get why that's a hot topic for uncles and aunties
it
to
shouldn't
talk
like,
about
bro,
in the
like
first place.
it shouldn't be at all. And like one thing that I do want to say and that I do want to touch on as well is that like I think for guys like it's calm in it because like for us like I think like we naturally have like a lot more of a tolerance when it comes to like any like insults or something like
Violations,
that because we love to give it out as well. But one thing that I do want to say and like it does actually make me sad is that it's a lot more difficult for like girls to go through like colorism because it's like for them it's a thing like the way the uncles and aunties like talk is that if you're light you're fine, if you're this you're finished. And I hate the way that they've conditioned these like girls to think because like girls must go through it the most because like that's the only beauty standard that they're held by.
Literally.
But for example, for like a man,
What
like,
he provides.
it's
as
like
well,
like the uncles and aunties will be like, oh, what job is he? What's he doing? It was like, what's his plan? Has he got a house? This, that. Whereas for a girl, they'll just be like, what, like, oh, let me see a picture of
Yeah,
her.
like
Which
if you don't
is
look
crazy.
good.
And the only way that the uncles and aunties judge is not even by features, it's by color, which I think is crazy. So I think like one thing that I want to touch on as well is that girls have it a lot harder, and it's like it's unfair.
Yeah.
And like that's something that we should like stop because like firstly they shouldn't even have to go through that.
For sure.
And like secondly, it's like, bro, like they don't have like the same tolerance as us because like, bro, like naturally what girl is gonna be joking about like random stuff anyways, and then to hear like someone say like, oh, you're this or you're
They'll
like,
deep a lot more for
flick,
sure.
like they're gonna think because girls naturally care about their appearance a lot more as well, right? And it's like, bro, if I was thinking all these things when I was younger, I can't even imagine what a girl who's going through
100%.
it is thinking. And like, so that's what I'm saying as well. Like, I don't have the perfect advice for a girl because other than just to block out the noise because it's not true.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the only thing is to block out the noise because it's not true. Because and if it's coming from anyone our generation or like younger, if you're younger, like I can accept that you made a mistake in terms of giving verbal because everyone learns when they grow up, right? But if it's coming from anyone, in my opinion, I think maybe 18 or 21 plus, and you're hearing like colorism or colorist takes, I think that's terrible, bro.
That's silly.
Because it's like at a point, it's like you have to grow out. Of
Yeah.
that. If you're a bit younger, like you're 15 saying blick, it's like you're gonna learn. It's like. But
you're at that stage where you're still learning, you're fucking up, you gotta say dumb
you
things.
think like saying stuff like that is fine, innit? But it's like, bro, like I've heard of people openly talk about like they only like X type of girls and they're talking about their color.
Yeah.
That's, in my opinion, that's crazy, bro. You can't say that.
I feel like it don't matter if you're a boy or a girl, you shouldn't let others define the way you feel about yourself. You shouldn't let anyone else here be like, okay, because you're this color, you shouldn't think that you're beautiful. It don't matter what color you are, you got to embrace it. Like, God gave you that color for a reason. Yeah? That's the color you're going to have for the rest of your life. Don't let others stop you from feeling beautiful.
Exactly. And you are beautiful, guys.
You are beautiful.
Like,
every single person you're watching, no matter if you're light skin, dark skin, you are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
And on that topic, there's another hot topic I want to get into.
What's the topic?
This one here,
What's
we
the
like
topic?
it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's Caste.
Yes. It's a touchy subject.
It's a touchy subject a lot, but I feel like it's important to discuss it.
Yeah.
And like talk about it openly because I feel like it's one of those like forbidden topics
It is
in our
like
community.
you never hear it being
Like
talked
everyone
about.
talks about it,
Yeah.
but no one wants to talk about it openly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I feel like we've got a platform here. There might be people struggling with that as well, and we just want to give our own opinion on it. So just you guys can have your own opinion, but just take it with a pinch of salt because we're saying what we believe in.
Yeah.
You guys can still believe whatever you want to believe in. But caste, like, I feel like it's mad because it's always been an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's something that you only understand when you get older.
Yeah.
But you see it behind closed doors happen, but you don't really understand where it was, innit?
Yeah.
And I feel like one of my first experiences with caste and everything, there was this person that I knew, her sister's daughter had a boyfriend, right? She had a boyfriend and she was like, yeah, this is the guy I'm going to marry. And then she went up to her dad and was like, oh, this is my boyfriend. Blah, blah, he does this, he's got a good job, he does that. The dad was like, yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
What's his caste? But it turned out to be that her boyfriend was a lower caste. As soon as he heard that, it was like, okay, end this relationship. I don't want to hear anymore. I don't care what he does. You're not marrying that person.
Yeah.
And it was peak for her because she was in a little predicament where she didn't want to disappoint her parents, right? Like, she loves her parents. She didn't want to disappoint them. So she's like, okay, cool, I'll break up with that person. But to get her revenge in a sort of way, she was like, I'm never going to marry anyone else. So she's living life right now. Like, she's like in her mid-30s now, not married. And her parents are constantly showing her people from the same caste as her. She'll be like, oh, why do you marry this guy? Why do you marry this guy? She's like, nah. Like, and when I hear stories like that, it makes me bare sad.
Yes.
Like, there's this person that you love. You want to be with them. You want to spend the rest of your life with them. And then there's caste that's preventing that from happening.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people that don't know, like, the caste system works in different ways in India and Sri Lanka. And all of us here are from Sri Lanka, right? So the caste system is like, you have like the Brahmins and then like you have the others.
It's pretty much based on what like your ancestors did
For occupation.
For occupation,
Yeah.
That's how it's ranked, I guess. Yeah.
So it's like the Brahmins. I think you can only be born into Brahmins, but with the rest, it's like it could be you are a farmer, you were into fishery.
Yeah, fishery?
Is it fishery?
Nah, you're like just a fisherman, innit?
Yeah, fisherman.
Fishery, I like that one though.
Fishery,
yeah,
or fisherman.
Yeah.
And I don't get how like that now we're in the UK as well, that caste system is still
How do
in place.
How do they come here
as
when
well.
no one does the same occupation as they did in Sri Lanka? Even if in Sri Lanka it shouldn't matter, like they'd still take it to the UK and it matters. It doesn't make any sense.
Nah,
Literally
crazy. Like my thing is like about the caste thing is like I don't care about it innit, but it's like especially like us like as a community like Tamil people, like after we've been through like so much, like how are we like dividing each other through this?
Exactly.
Like us as a community like went through like hell, like
mad,
like crazy stuff, and like how are we now got a thing in our community where it's like, okay, this is fine, this isn't fine.
Yeah.
When if anything, we should be like
we
united,
should be
so
exactly.
united, like so tightly knit. Because when it comes to like bro, like if a Tamil guy brought back home like let's say like a girl from a different country, like from Great Britain, like a white girl, what are they going to check the cost of the white girl?
No,
Like,
exactly, yeah.
So, or if you brought back a black girl from Africa, are you going to check her cost? You can't. So why is it only when it's in our community you're like, okay, it's like zeros and ones. It's like this is fine, this isn't fine. Like I think that's crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like you can bring someone from a different country, but you won't appreciate someone from your own country just because they're different
they're literally openly saying, okay, you could bring back a white person. I'm cool with that. But you bring back a Tamil person with the same culture, everything, but they're a low cost. Nah.
It's like,
you can't marry that person.
It's like if you bring back a Tamil person, like a question will be asked, where they from?
Where they from?
And then that's how it starts.
Because they'll know someone from that place, and they'll ask around and be like, oh, so their granddad did this. That means you can't marry that person.
Oh wow, great
I
knowledge.
think that's crazy. I think like, I'm not too educated on it, but it's like just from like the little that I know, or like just from how it sounds stupid.
Exactly. Like you don't. I feel like you don't have to have any knowledge on it to know that it's a stupid system.
All I know is that for my kids, I don't care who they bring back.
Yeah.
I don't care like what fucking caste is.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Like if you love this like girl or if you love this guy, my son brings back a girl that he loves.
Yeah.
Fuck it, go marry her, bro.
Exactly.
At the end of it, they're the ones that live in life, right?
Yeah.
Like as parents, they're not gonna be there forever, right?
Yeah,
You're gonna love your son or daughter to the point where it's like, I know I'm not gonna be here for them one day. I want them to be happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like how can you?
But you deny them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you deny them of their like own life,
Yeah.
just because you're not happy with it.
It's
Yeah.
selfish, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It is very
It is
selfish.
selfish.
It's very selfish.
Just for like, I think like Tamil people as a whole, like the community, like uncles, aunties, parents, or whoever, I think they and we, maybe not we, but they or whatever, our community, it's often a thing where like they care what other family members are gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this auntie gonna say?
Yeah.
What's my sister gonna say?
Yeah.
What's your cousin gonna say?
Yeah.
Like they care about within the family gossip, right?
Yeah.
So it's like because of that, it's just like, like because people care so much what other people think. It's like how some parents already decide before birth that their child is gonna become a doctor.
Yeah,
And it's like, bro, it's like every day you have to study. You're only gonna be doing medicine. This is that. They have their whole career planned out. And it's like a projection of like maybe perhaps they didn't become doctors, so now they want to project it onto their kids.
Yeah.
Was that, bro? The kid might have wanted to become like a sick footballer,
Exactly,
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or he might want to go into music or something. But it's like the parents already line up like a dream career, which really and truly is their thing.
But they want to like live it through you.
Yeah. I feel like that job stuff with your kids, it all stems from like trying to make other people happy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at me. My son does this.
Because it's always a thing where it's like, when parents talk, it's like a thing where like, they're like, oh, what does your son do?
Yeah.
Straight
And
away.
like if you don't say, doctor, lawyer, or engineer,
Look
that's
down
it.
on
Yeah.
them.
Your son
but my son
below
does
me.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a conversation. Like my mom had a conversation with like someone, yeah, and like
But your mom can brag though.
nah.
Yeah,
But this is
You're
why,
an exception though.
Yeah.
But this is why it's a bit of a weird one. So my mom was having a conversation, and the lady was like, oh, like what does your son do? And like my mom don't really know how to explain like social media and this and that. And these times I didn't even have like Calais, so she can't really even say like business.
Until
So
the
she
video
was just
board.
like, my mom was just like, oh, like media related,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And she was like, okay, well, but my son works at this bank now.
Yeah.
And like my mom was like calm, like, oh, that's good, innit?
Yeah, happy
And then
for you.
like that conversation's done. Like my mom said the conversation's done. She's trying to move on to talk about another thing. The lady is now like pulling out like a document saying, oh, this is his salary.
Yeah,
Oh,
love.
you're lying.
Yeah.
Oh my
Love.
God.
This is my son's salary.
Yeah.
What, his P45?
brilliant.
That is insane.
Hey, let's whip out Abby's P45. Mental numbers. you know what I'm
Man, two
saying?
numbers, I can't lie.
But the thing is, bless your mom though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of Tamil moms, they're not as understanding as your mom for saying it. Because social media is still a new thing for them, right? The fact that your mom knows what you're doing and she trusts you enough, to know what my son's doing, it's actually so cute to see. Like your mom could turn around and be like, yeah, you know what, Avi? Like, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? But I feel like because you went to uni, whatever happens with social media, you got a degree to fall back on, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like your mom has that belief that, you know what, my son's chasing his passion.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, you still get your degree.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of Tamil parents nowadays are in that situation where it's like, get your degree, get out of the way, and venture out. I feel like I'm seeing that a lot more now.
Yeah.
Where Tamil moms and dads, they're like, okay, venture out and do your own thing, but have something as a backup.
Yeah.
And that's very important, right?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and I think it's mad as well that like why I don't understand why Tamil parents are like that. Why they're so strict on like their kids like studying and only going one way and saying like don't take risks. When they came here and they took loads of risks.
Yeah.
Like, one person might have started a shop.
Yeah.
Another person like they came without knowing the language. They just headed to a petrol station, started working. So like our parents took loads of risks.
Yeah.
So
But their risk was kind of different because they were forced to take that risk.
of course,
Do you know what I'm saying?
of course, but they know that as long as you stick to something,
It will work
it'll
out.
work out.
But I feel like for them, education is like, oh, once you've done that education, you're clear. Like
That's the
you're
problem.
settled.
That's the problem with our community as well. Is that I think they think it's like with education, it's like be all end all.
Yeah.
Where it's really not, because like I think even me as well, I was conditioned to think this, where like for example, the better GCSEs you got, just the better person you're like. Like, he's more clever. cool, he's just better.
Yeah.
But it's like some people genuinely education might not click for them,
Yeah.
but they might be very talented in something else. So it's like education is important. It's good to is good to have because a degree no one can ever take that from you.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's genuinely not the be all end all.
Yeah. It's a route. Like it's a route you can take.
Just like many
Exactly.
thousands of other routes. Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like with our generation, with our kids, I feel like that the sense of freedom they're gonna have is gonna be so much greater.
Insane, yeah.
Because we've lived through that chapter ourselves, yeah, to the point where we know if our kid comes up to us and says, I want to be an artist, we're not gonna throw it back in the face and be like, you're not gonna be an artist.
Yeah.
I want to let him try out.
Yeah, listen to his
Yeah,
music.
at least let them try.
Let them try.
Because
Yeah.
the problem is like you can say to them, yo, you can try this, but obviously if you're doing like if they're at uni, for example, finish uni.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of parents where they go wrong is they might say, so a son comes back says, yo, I wanna be an artist. No, you can't be an artist.
Can't be
you
an
can't.
artist. Straight away.
Just give up. Like it's just like just give up, bro.
And as like a child, you're hearing that, you're gonna be like,
Okay, now I can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like when your own parents, like your parents are your support system, right?
Yeah.
When your own parents are turn around and be like, you can't be an artist.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? I can't be an artist.
I can't be an artist,
And then
actually.
you're gonna carry on with your normal life,
Exactly.
and you don't ever take that risk to try something that you enjoy doing. And I feel like it's good that because I feel like we're exposed to so many different things. Like we're not very like tunnel vision on one thing.
Definitely.
We're like, okay, you have to go down the system to be successful in life. There's so many different ways, but just try it out. If you're not good at something, you're not good at it.
Yeah.
Like if you are, then put 100% into it and try to make the best out of it.
Yeah, of
And
course.
it's mad to see. And it's kind of sad right now, yeah, because the producer's looking at me,
Yeah.
and then he's looking at the time as well.
Or is it? Oh shit, yeah.
we never get enough time with Avi, man.
Yeah. But I feel like we touched on the topics.
Touch on everything we
Yeah,
wanted to.
yeah.
Was there
Which is
anything
good.
we missed out on?
I'll be honest, I could do another hour.
Yeah, I could.
okay,
No, I
okay.
I
could.
could do another
Can
hour.
I just say though,
Yeah.
like if I was your mum, I would have bid that auntie's ear off.
Yeah.
She pulled out the P45.
No,
I
that's
don't care.
mental.
I don't
that was
care.
crazy, I can't
Nah,
lie, yeah.
that one is
How did your
mental.
mum respond to that, bro?
Yeah.
My mom, I don't think she said it. She was just like nice.
Nice.
When
yeah.
she came home, she was like, I couldn't believe it, you know. Like, I was like, oh, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I got one other funny story yeah, before we wrap up. Imagine this person I know, yeah, they were singing their GCSEs, right?
Yeah.
So that her mom, and like some other person's mom as well from the same school,
Yeah.
they got to talking, right? And then they were like, oh, like, do you send your kid to any tuition? And then she was like, yeah, I send my son to like English tuition. And she was like, oh, cool, like, can you give me the number so like, I can send them to the same place? That mom fully forgot, like she fully forgot about it, right?
Yeah.
And like it fully slipped her mind. And then 2 weeks later, she found out that other auntie went around chatting bare shit to all the other aunties in school, being like, oh yeah, like this person's mom, yeah, her son's doing so good in English that she tried to gatekeep the tuition for me. And it's like she wants her son to succeed, but not mine.
Yeah.
And started chatting bare shit
Yeah.
over one tuition.
Yeah, that's insane.
And it's like, it's so crazy, like how every parent wants the best for their kid,
Yeah.
but they're willing to throw anyone else under the bus for it.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, okay, cool, you're sending your son to that tuition,
Yeah.
or you don't want my son to succeed as well.
It's all a competition, isn't it?
Oh,
let me
competition.
tell you about that
Yeah.
something quickly. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see the whole reason. You see tuition. You see the whole reason why there's so many talented people at
Yeah.
tuition is because every parent scares each other.
Yeah.
Like, for
Yeah.
example, one parent will send their kid to English tuition, like you
Yeah.
said, and then they'll tell another auntie, "Oh, you know, my son goes English tuition." Suddenly, the other auntie thinks, "Oh, my son's gonna fail."
Yeah, yeah. Like if he doesn't go to tuition, like the school system.
That's how tuition centers clean
Yeah,
up. the
honestly,
talent.
honestly.
Bro,
No, do you know how much they rake
word
in?
of mouth and aunties,
Nah,
bro. Mouth.
What a killing they're making off the Tamils.
If you don't know what to be, just become a tutor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the Tamils
yeah.
will
Yeah,
send you there.
if everything goes wong, I'm just gonna start tutoring. Man.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't be
Well, you
like,
good at
oh,
maths, yeah?
What, me?
Yeah.
I'm good.
What's 4 times 8?
32.
9 times 9.
A1.
13 times 13.
169.
Ah, yeah, he's good.
16 squared.
256.
Alright, listen, we know
Yeah.
if Abby's...
Boston.
Abby Master! Abby Master!
I'm going to send my kid to Abby Master.
You didn't go to Abby's lesson.
Yeah.
More people will come.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
There you
you're
go.
actually smart, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Come on.
sick. Yeah.
Abby
And I
Master.
want to get him out though. I want to see another good one quickly.
Oh, fuck.
We can get him with a hard one.
What's
but-
side 90?
What's what?
Side 90.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Sign night? That's a thing.
Yes.
Yeah, sign 90 is the thing.
Was it like 1?
don't know. So to be fair to you.
You know what? We're gonna lock in one.
Yeah, in the comments, tell us what sign 90 is.
It's the one.
It's actually right. Yeah.
Is it one?
Like, this brother's smart.
It's actually respect. Yeah, respect. Call that. It's actually right.
I quit YouTube, quit everything.
Yeah, just become Avi Master.
Avi Mastermind or something.
Yeah, Avi Mastermind. Avi Mastermind.
Avi
Yeah,
Mastermind.
tuition will be
But,
good still.
you know, before we wrap up, is there anything you want to say?
Now, before Avi says anything,
You're gone.
you guys told me that Avi's starting to practice his Tamil a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, he started to practice his Tamil. You went to, you get Turin, right?
Yeah.
For Tamil now, trying to improve your mother tongue.
No, can we get a round of applause for that as well?
Honestly, great that you're putting in the effort, honestly.
No, mums.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with us, we got forced into learning Tamil.
But we got lucky that way.
We're lucky.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that you went out your way. You were like, you know what? I want to learn my mother tongue.
Honestly.
It's sick to see, man. So I think it's only right. Like, you've been going to a few lessons.
Yeah.
That you wrap up this episode with it in Tamil for everyone.
All right. Where do I start? All right, I got this.
Yeah.
Nandri.
Yeah.
Nandri in the episode பார்க்கறதுக்கு
Yeah.
எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம் and எனக்கு நான் காதலிக்கிறேன் everyone.
Yeah. நானும் உங்க காதலிக்கிறேன்.
நாங்க எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து காதலிக்கிறோம்.
இது அங்க, இது சங்க.
That was good though. That was good.
I love it.
And listen, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment button.
Yeah. And the bell notification. And you go please.
Thank you, Abby, for coming on again. It's been an absolute pleasure. We love having Abby on.
Of course.
And if you like as well, leave it down in the comments below. I'm going to leave a link to all of Avi's socials. Please run it up for him on YouTube, especially.
Please.
Yeah.
He's been killing it. And just follow us on our journey.
Yeah. Can I just say something? Like, Avi's been our one and only guest, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like now he's engraved in the
Yeah, he's
show.
part of the family.
Yeah, he's part of the family. I
He's
can't
part of the Kurangu show
lie.
family.
Yeah.
If you guys like it as
Unofficial
well.
member.
Literally, there you go.
What's the episode 3? Episode 3? Alright, he's probably saying, fuck this. He's saying my
Oh,
time.
you man are trying to milk me this one.
No.
We'll show you later, though. We'll show you one day
But
later.
now we're going to go celebrate with some dinner. Alright, listen. Over and out. This has been the Kurangu Show.
Peace.
Love.
Woo.
What an episode.
Alright,
Hey, I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
Alright, that Tamil was sick though. No, generally it was sick.
It was actually hard.